Professor Dr. Data, thank you so much for the invitation, for giving me the opportunity once again to collaborate with the Center of Business Economic Research. As far as I remember, we have more than 7 years collaboration, and let me say that I admire your work. I admire the professionalism. I admire the everything that you do and all the events that you organize. And for this reason, I always share the information about the conferences the Center of Business and Economic Research organizes. It is my great honor to participate in this conference, in the 10th International Conference of on restructuring on the global economy, and to have the chance to be keynote speaker, to chair with you the conference. And I hope that in the very near future, we will have additional opportunities of collaboration, since I'm moving from Scotland to London. I think that the contribution of the conferences the Center of Business Economic Research organizes is great, especially in this difficult period of time. And after this bad news with the very good colleague, Mr. Mark Jones, who was the heart also with Professor Data of the Center of Business Economic Research. But I believe that would be very happy, and he's present with us and can see that we continue what he has created, and here we are to fight for what with Professor Dr. Data has created. I would say that the message the Center of Business Economic Research gives out is that life is going on, research is here, research is shared, challenges, triggers scholars for the research and supports research. And this is very important, that besides all the obstacles and besides the issues, the Center of Business Economic Research managed, under the leadership of Professor Data, this conference to take place today, not besides all these matters, and to be, I'm absolutely sure, a very successful conference, as it always is, every conference that they organize. I believe that the topics, I would like to thank all the delegates for submitting papers, to thank all people for being present in this conference today, and to welcome the other people who may not have joined till now, because it is quite early, different time zones, and to very briefly say that issues which regards global economy, especially under a pandemic period of time, is very important, because we see that this situation affects employees, affects organizations, affects economies, affects markets, and it is not only now to be reactive to what it takes place, but the important question from an economic perspective, from a management perspective, from a finance perspective, from any scientific perspective, is what we should do to be proactive, because every crisis has the period of crisis, but also the post-crisis. So I believe that research will contribute significantly to give answers to problems which not only appear now, but problems which are predicted to appear in the near future, and what organizations should do, what society should do, what employees, what people, human resources should do to deal with these problems. And I believe that this has added value to society. So the contribution of the Center of Business Economic Research is not only the scientific contribution, but also the social contribution, helping society, getting knowledge, sharing in empirical data theories to see how this can fit to provide solutions to problems. Thank you very much for the honor and the invitation, Professor Data, to be here with you. I deeply appreciate it. And I hope that I will stay most of the time, although there is a health family issue. But I believe that being with colleagues, this is the most important. So I welcome all of you, and I'm very interested in listening to papers. Thank you, Professor Data. Thank you to all the team of the Center of Business Economic Research for all the work, the excellent work they are doing for every event and for this conference as well. Thank you.